Today we're looking at a portable model mounted on a trailer, a side mount, and we'll kind of run through some of the functions. We'll start out and we'll put the stabilizer arms down and explain a few things. We have a flow control valve on it that makes it let it down a little slower, and so as you noticed, it didn't really come down real fast, which is a good thing. It has 3 hydraulic rams for stabilizer arms, 2 on the back, 1 on the front. This has a spring-loaded back gate, so it springs shut and open, so it's not fighting on your alleyway. This is what we call the butt plate. It comes in behind the cow, supports the rear weight, and also keeps her from backing up. Most chutes, as soon as they hit the head catch, their natural reaction is to back up, which makes it really difficult because when you put them up, their back feet are going to be down and they're going to be very hard to trim. And when you put them back down, they're going to be on the back of their legs instead of up on their toes. The butt plate holds them into position, so they'll be up, their feet will be in the proper position, makes them easier to trim, and when you set them down, they'll be on their toes instead of the back of their legs. So we're going to start this again and show you some of the functions, the way that it works. When the cow comes in, this is the way you'll be set in. And you'll bring her in, your alleyway set up, you'll bring her in, and the first thing you'll do is you lower the butt plate, comes down in behind her. Back gate, finish locking your head catch. The belly band will come up underneath her, and then you'll raise her up. As you put her up, the butt plate's going to be right here. Her back end's going to be hanging right there. Of course, the belly bands will be supporting her front weight. The back legs will go here and here, and the front legs will go here and here. We have a headrest, and this is designed to work something like a pillow. As you notice, if you lay down without any pillow on your head, it makes it real uncomfortable on your shoulder. And this raises her head up, her head rests right here, raises it up 6 inches, and allows for less shoulder pain and less nerve pain. Okay, you bring the cow in, this is the position that your chute will be in. And you'll bring the cow in, the first thing you do is you'll bring down the butt plate behind her. Close your back gate. You'll finish closing the head catch. You'll bring the belly bands up underneath her, and then you're ready to raise the cow. Okay, after you trim the cow and you're ready to let her down, you can adjust the speed to which you let her down by the flow control valve, but you don't want her coming down too fast. So you'll notice going up it's really fast, going down it's a lot slower, and that's to compensate for the weight of the cow. And as you have a cow in here, it's going to be a little faster anyway, but it comes down whatever speed you want it to. After After the cow's down, you'll start at the bottom, brings the belly bands back, sit there, and with the spring-loaded head catch, automatically opens and lets the cow out. You'll reposition your head catch, open your butt plate, and you're ready for the next cow. This has a 3 horsepower AC motor. That's what the customer wanted on this particular one. Normally, portable has a 24 volt DC motor with a battery pack that goes on with it. It's got a 6,000 pound axle underneath it, and the reason we do a single axle instead of a double axle is they're much easier to maneuver around. And you can operate a side mounted chute without having your vehicle hooked onto it. If you do have a vehicle hooked on, it's a little less apt to move, but you can do it without a vehicle. A rear mounted chute requires you to be hooked up. All functions to let a cow in on the hydraulic arms are back. All functions to let the cow out is forward. This first control controls your front stabilizer arm. The second control controls the rear stabilizer arms, and this is your tilt. This is the next bank of valves, and your first function is controlled by this. You pull it back, it brings the butt plate down in behind the cow. Your next one is the head catch, which finish closing the head catch. And your next one is for the belly bands to come up underneath the cow. To let the cow out, you just start in reverse order. You'll start with the first one here, will bring the belly bands out. The second one you'll push forward, will open the head catch, and the spring-loaded head catch opens up by itself. And the next one is to bring your butt plate back up. And then your fourth function is to raise the cow up or let her down. The 2 stationary ones, naturally you only do them for setup and take down. You transport the chute, your butt plate's in, your belly bands are out, and you'll raise it back up. Raise your stabilizer arm, the front stabilizer arm, and you're ready to travel down the road.